All right, so while there's still some light outside, given that the sun is already setting, which is depressing, I wanted to talk about yesterday's game, especially now after the signing of Shaquille Leonard. I almost said Leonard because I'm stupid and I'm very tired. But anyways, this is just one loss. I really want to emphasize that. I don't give a damn how much the Niner fans are trolling us. I really don't care about any of that. That's a given in the NFL. That's a given living on social media. I try to stay off of it because I don't need that headache. I don't need to hear people being keyboard warriors behind their phone screens or their monitors and whatnot. I just want to watch football. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. We got to get better. We still hold the best record in the NFL. There are definitely things we need to clean up, and we've known that for a while. The Niners right now are just red hot. 3-4 game win streak, and they've just been decimating everybody that they've been beating. The Cowboys have no room to talk. While they've been playing great, they also got blown out by the 49ers. Yeah, that was in October, but it still counts because they have not beaten the 49ers in the postseason. They haven't been able to. Say what you want about the injuries last year, since we're still talking about last year because we can't give up on the championship game last year. Looking at you 49er fans that are very annoying about that. We've at least beaten you guys. The Cowboys haven't done that. So we have some room to be a little bit more lenient, but at the same time hold some criticism towards the coaching staff and the players for their execution and their game plan going into Sunday, because it was not a good one. We cannot run the ball 9 times outside of quarterback runs that are forced due to Hurts and Mariota having to extend plays and run outside of the pocket. You can't have Mariota or Hurts, doesn't matter who your quarterback is in this system, throw 45 times and expect to win a football game. Both losses, I saw a stat. The amount of passes we've thrown in these 2 losses to the Jets and 49ers, 103 total pass attempts to 23 rushes. That is not how you win football games, especially in our system, especially in the NFC, where you got teams like the Niners and the Cowboys who can run the ball. We know we can run the ball. We learned that in 2021 that we have one of the best O-lines when it comes to run blocking, which can help open up the pass. So I really don't understand why, of all people, Nick Sirianni doesn't understand to keep up with that, and why Brian Johnson by himself cannot learn to adapt to something like that, especially early on in the red zone. That would have helped a lot to get us up to 14-0 instead of 6-0. That would have been a completely different game. So it's mainly coaching I'm worried about. The players know what they can do, and they have the talent. This coaching staff needs to wake up and do what they need to do things necessary to win. And now you have a linebacker in Shaquille Leonard to hopefully help fill that void at linebacker in the middle of the field. Obviously, it would be nice if we had Maddox and other players that are out, but hey, you got to deal with what you got. And 2017 was a great season because we saw so many backups step up and fill those voids and be those players. Next man up mentality, dog mentality, right? Like Nick Sirianni talks about. Haven't heard him talking about that in a minute. So I really want us to get back to that. And I feel outside of the Cowboys game, which is going to be a tough dog fight through and through like it always is, we have a really good opportunity with the Seahawks, the Giants twice, and the Cardinals to get on a hot streak going into the playoffs. So if we could win the Cowboys game and continue that momentum, drive that momentum into, back home against the Giants and the Cardinals, and on the road against the Giants as well. And of course, you can't forget about Seattle, though, that they can put up points. We saw that against the Cowboys. They're no slouch. They're not bums. We can do this. One loss doesn't define your season, and I want people to really understand that. There are a lot of Eagles that are very overly critical. You can be critical, but you can't be bashing on this team too hard. They're 10-2 for a reason. They have the talent. We just need to see them put something together, a full four quarters put together. And the defense, they just cannot be put on this pedestal of just carry us through this game. They are not good enough to do that, and we saw that last week. We've seen that the last few weeks. They've been able to hold their own, but the offense needs to do their part, and they haven't for a majority of the past month of football. And it showed last night when the offense completely lost its groove and the defense could not keep up with the 49ers offense. It's just that simple. It's nothing. It's not rocket science. Hopefully Sirianni and company can fix things and sort things out. We'll see how it goes. We'll bounce back against the Dallas Cowboys. Keep your heads up. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the trolls and whatnot. Don't listen to people on media on the media. I'm not gonna post First Take or Undisputed. I don't need to hear what I already know, and I know what this team is capable of, and I know what they did last night and how bad it was. That's all that matters. Fly Eagles fly. I'll see you guys later this week.